Hello, I'm sorry this is in the dark because this is not going to be a very long video, but I woke up, couldn't sleep, was going through some videos, and I was trying to check on the flooding in Texas, and I came across Candy's videos. She makes me so angry that sometimes I find it hard to breathe. Just the absolute entitlement that she has and the arrogance. When the bus did not come right when Candy thought that it was supposed to come, I guess that was today or yesterday, she had to call and start making complaints. That is Candy's newest thing. Well, she's kind of always done it, is trying to get people who work really hard at their jobs in trouble. Just like when the guy was calling her out at CVS because she was putting their items in her own personal bag, like she was stealing, and he was calling her out. Well, she had to call and make a complaint because narcissistic Candy, the world runs around her, and how dare that bus not be there right on time, not knowing, could it have broke down, was it stopped because of an accident? She has no idea why. I mean, it's Candy, okay? And of course, somebody got her a room last night, and she got lunch, and she got dinner, and she's talking about how she doesn't go to fast food restaurants. Oh no, that's beneath her. And she's supposed to be supposedly homeless. Yeah, right. She always goes to the higher end nice restaurants. Panera Bread, Buffalo Wild Wings, TGIF Fridays, Cheesecake Factory. I can't afford those places. And then sitting there talking about the food she got, food she ate, and how she got dessert. And someone in her comments, I knew what they were doing because of the questions they were asking. It was showing how greedy and narcissistic and entitled Candy is. And she is asking for money for breakfast and wanting to know where everybody's at, because when Candy's on live, everybody's supposed to be there. And she's mad because she said that if she wasn't held back, she'd get thousands of viewers every live. I mean, she's mentally, she's not all there. Number one, Candy, you're not that interesting to get 1,000 viewers. Number two, it takes a long time to get built up to that, okay? Just so you'll know, because you're not real smart, okay? And she still does not understand when it'll show a certain number has come into her live, why it'll go down. She's still so stupid. She doesn't understand when people leave her lives, that causes her viewer count to go down. And no, Candy, no one's forced to stay in your lives. And I'm just sitting here thinking, with all the catastrophes going on in this world that's so horrific, people losing loved ones, their pets, all of their belongings, this big back, all she worries about is why she can't get a whole bunch of thumbs up. How they keep her thumbs down. It's just so immature. It's something that a 10-year-old would talk about. She doesn't care about friends or communicating. It's all about numbers with Candy. How many people can I get in my life? How many thumbs up can I get? How much money can I get in donations? How many nights can I get for a hotel? It's all she cares about. I don't care. If you don't believe me, hang on to your belt that you'll find out for yourself. And this girl who does nothing to try to help herself out of her situation, she blames the world, does nothing to try to earn, she always says it like that, earn her own way in society, earn her own paycheck. Nothing. I mean, she'll do nothing. She just sits back and she just waits for that money to come in. And I'm thinking about these people who just continuously give this girl money, who doesn't have to do absolutely lift a finger for nothing to get 3+ meals and snacks a day, gets Ubers, 99% of the time stays in hotels, when they could be donating their money to the Texas flooding victims, to the Carolina flooding victims, to the ones that's had these fires and these tornadoes. But they'll keep giving it to Big Mac, who does nothing. I mean, she won't even, what is it called, panhandle? She's so lazy. She won't even try to panhandle. She does nothing. One thing she is good at, she's good at playing victim. She knows how to get on there and say the right things to get people to feel sorry for her. And I guess people are just too stupid or too gullible just to go through her videos and check her out themselves. It'd be different, and it is different when someone is really trying and they're just having bad luck, but they're trying to do something and they show kindness and respect. And Candy shows none. Just like tonight, an elderly couple was walking past her, staring out at the lake. Big Back has to turn the camera on, calls him a perp and says, "Get out of here." It's because this big tooth back has not been confronted the proper way. She hasn't met me. I would love for her to try to tell me to go somewhere, because it wouldn't happen, guarantee you. So you got a girl that refuses to eat fast food, will tell you she refuses to eat fast food, who fraudulently is taking money from the United States government every month, who fraudulently is taking money from people every single day and night by saying she's disabled, and it's a lie. She is not disabled. Who refuses to lift a finger to do anything remotely to help herself in any way, shape, or form. Who lies and says she's banned from all the shelters. Who lies and says she's fired from jobs when she has quit every job. Who lies when she says that she's manhandled and pushed out of every apartment she's ever had, when it is Candy herself that bullies people and will walk 2 and 3 and 4 apartment links down to gripe at people, who fraudulently will sit there and say that she can't work because noise hurts her ears, but she can sit there and watch fireworks and not say one thing about it and not complain. She's a liar, she's a scammer, and she keeps pulling it and pulling it and pulling it over these people's eyes. Either they're very stupid and gullible, or they just absolutely do not care, and they're just like her. Because I've said it once, I'll say it a million times. The amount of money that this girl gets on a daily basis, weekly, monthly, and yearly, it's not normal. Something is going on. Something is not right. It would never happen. People just do not have that kind of money to shell out when they can't even hardly afford groceries at the grocery store. But somehow they can afford to put candy in $125, $150 a night hotel, plus deposits, plus 3 meals and snacks a day, plus DoorDash, plus Uber every single day and night. And you're telling me that's normal? We weren't born yesterday. But who cares about all these people that's really hurting in the world? Who's really suffering? Who's going through horrific times? Who's lost everything? For the love of God, let's not make sure that Candy Grand Greedy doesn't miss a meal. Doesn't miss her desserts. Doesn't miss her expensive frozen fruity drinks. Because you got to feel good about yourself at the end of the day, don't you? Huh?